Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening. Welcome on in. Who is ready for some more setup of the Booty Express? Oh, I love the strat. I'm so glad that we have this, that we're doing this. Dark Space, welcome. Welcome into the Blade Brigade. Enjoy your use of the Gordon and Daisy emote to rare siege ad-free viewing ability to submit to the cryptic crossword. Thank you for not letting your Prime go to waste. Thank you for using it on me. Congratulations on having a special Prime number of months subbed with your Prime. Diana Fire, welcome back into the Blade Brigade. Thank you for the 6 months of support. That is half a year. Your very first 6-month streamer. I'm honoured. Thank you. Enjoy your continued use of the Gordon and Daisy emotes. Your rare siege ad-free viewing ability to submit to the cryptic crossword. Thank you for your continued support. Welcome on in, Microwave. Well, that's almost a hype train. Everyone clicking on their notifications of their subs being redone and people looking at their primes to see if they have it available and if they're going to use it. Codename Countess, welcome back into the Blade Brigade. Enjoy your continued use of the Gordon and Daisy emotes. Your rare siege ad-free viewing ability to submit to the cryptic crossword. Thank you for not letting your Prime go to waste. Thank you for using it on me. Unfortunately, don't have a Prime number of months subbed with your Prime. But you do factor down to 2, the best Prime number. The only even one. Welcome on in, the Microwave, Squirrel, Nightbot, Nick, Horse Rider, Sips for the Sake of It, Waffles and Grapes, Diana Fire, Willow Girl, Marty, Blade Human, Roma, Techno, Artemis, Adrian, Muesli. No L's. Everyone's safe. Welcome in, Arcava, Some Foster Child, Purple Violinist, Dark Space, Weverty, Mr. Death FPV. Welcome on in, everyone. Let's do this. So, there was a question in there, wasn't there? Where was it? What's the Booty Express? Well, let's show you. Maximum farm, cool. 21st of fall, year 61. I need to sort my sheet. All right, hide those. Cool. Oh, my squab cadence is out, and I never corrected it. Metalhead, welcome back into the Blade Brigade. Enjoy your continued use of the Gordon and Daisy emotes, your rare siege ad-free viewing, your ability to submit to the cryptic crossword. Thank you for the 13 months of support. It's ridiculous. Thank you. So, Booty Express. The Booty Express. What do you think it is? If you have no idea what it is, what do you think it is? Hands down if you know. The Booty Express is this. Whenever you pop in and out of cheers, time pauses. So this lets you move around. I'm gonna need to practice this. This is gonna let you move around the map with very little in-game time. So I'm setting up cheers across the entire valley. So that I can be popping in and out and in and out and in and out. This is the Booty Express. It's just a train of cheers going everywhere. My favorite one is this one. You pop off straight into the teleporting. So I've got them set up to get to the various places that I need it to go. Rapid movement, little in-game time. A lot of setup, but very much worth it. So that's the Boot Express, and we are setting up some more. The variety of chairs, yeah, that's all the different ones in the furniture catalogue that we have available. Muesli, welcome back into the Blade Brigade. Enjoy your continued use of the Gordon and Daisy emotes, your rare siege, your ad viewing, your ability to submit to the cryptic crossword. Thank you for the 23 months of support, almost 2 years. Yep. What is that's a quality Sweet Gem Berry you'll get at 2 years. Well done. This was featured in my day one museum, was it? It was featured in my level 10 fishing in a day. But I didn't have time to set up a Booty Express on day one museum. Yep. In-game time, 8 o'clock on the top right. Yep. Whenever time is paused in-game, it flashes like this. And if you... when popping in and out of chairs, if you have a look in the top, you'll see that the time is flashing like that. So it progresses. If you stay sitting, time progresses. If you stay standing, time progresses. So it's in the transition period that time is paused. So it's just a matter of minimizing. Actually, I'll delete those. No, not that one, that one. And I'll set them up again. I get them for free from the furniture catalog. So where were we at last time? We had... how many chairs going to be needed? Good question. We'll have to search in the save file after. Let's go back to Ginger Island. Mainly had it, mostly got it set up there, but I realized something at the end of, well, after the last stream. And that I'm going to need a Booty Express from Professor Snail's tent back up to the volcano. Villagers don't blow up chairs. They don't generally get stuck either. So what they'll do, actually I can demonstrate here. I'm going to put this down here. They pause. And then they run through. And then they have no collision until they stop. That's with any furniture like that. There is a way that you can get people to be stuck. And that is if they need to walk through an internal door and there's a bit of furniture in front of it. They'll get stuck. I'll go into that a bit later if I'm asked for a... niche, what's the word? I can't think of the word. Obscure Stardew fact. So yes, we've got Booty Express around here. So this is the warp point, and we'll need to Booty Express down into here. And boom. And this gets us to some extra points. Dig site and volcano are the ones that we need. And then we'll also Booty Expressing our way out to the pirate cave. If we come to the dig site, the Booty Express my way around here. We'll come in here. I should probably set a few up in here too. I can. Cool. Cool. I should be fine. Yeah. Cool. And then into that one. I need to set up a line of them up here. What I'll probably do is set this up to go to the parrot. Just extra options. And we'll do that one there. Cool. So we've got options. We can either come straight from there to the parrot or from there up to the parrot. We'll probably go from the field office up there and then back into the volcano. Cool. So that's Booty Express set up from... That's pretty much all I need to do on the island. So let's go... Is it? Ooh. Excuse me. Let's go see what's happening at the caldera. The road to perfection is paved with cheers. Yep. The stalls are a bit awkward. I could probably fish anywhere along here, but let's get it set up to take me to that point and fish from there. Cool. If we need to get out, we can do that. I can do it from a seated position. I shouldn't need this forge. I'll have the mini forge available. Okay. Couple more areas that we need to set up the Booty Express from. One of them is down here. From this warp point, there's a few different places that we need to go to. One of them is this way. Maybe they should go straight up the middle, because I do need to get to the sewers as well. Punch Pineapple. Haven't missed anyone. Punch Pineapple, welcome back into the Blade Brigade. Enjoy your continued use of the Gordon and Daisy emote to reseed your ad for reviewing your ability to submit to the cryptic crossword. Thank you for the 12 months of support. That is a fully grown Sweet Gemberry. Thank you, Punch Sweet Gemberry. Thank you for the 1 year of support. Okay, so one of these needs to go this way. Hey, price ticket, yay. In order to grab this, because I'll be grabbing biome balance. And then the other one, let's do it like this. Ah, so we've got more. It's behind, didn't I? Cool, carry on, and we go along here. Boom, boom, boom. Boom. And I need to go to 2 places in here. I can probably fish from here. Does the sewers map on the wiki have the fishing heat map? Can't remember if I added it. Fishing strategy. I did make this image. So I'll be fishing there. I don't need to go down here because I can get the depth in there. And then up. Can I place in here? I can. Sweet. You can go. And from here, I think I'll be warping away. I won't need to go jumping back into the sewers. We get there and we warp away. Yeah, Crow was constantly being patted. Okay, the main thing that we're setting up here is setting up for all the fishing areas. See, there goes Harvey, sprinting away. Okay. On. Oh, this is going to be awkward. Let's turn that one down that way. And that one goes there. This one will go down and then to the right. Cool. I think it's only here I need to get to. That page is on the Crimson Fish. Here. Let's just be sure, shall we? Here's the closest space I need to stand in order to go for the Crimson Fish. In case there are bubbles further along, that's a point. Let's just carry on. I did this round the wrong way. Oh well. Just in case there's bubbles around there, we have that set up. Cool. Honk. Honk. Right, and another one I need to do out from there is down this way. It's over here I need to get to. Okay, we'll move these. The biggest game of musical chairs. Kate! Kate strolls over to the gift sub cannon. She's that one. Strolls over to the gift sub cannon, gives it a bit of a paint job, and then just rapidly fires out 5 shots above the heads of the community. It's chaos, everyone diving out of the way, but Transarch player Talking Tacos, Malame, Capt Tuhara, Zeniathel could not get out of the way. Congrats getting up with the gift sub. Welcome into the Blade Brigade. Enjoy your use of the Gordon and Daisy emotes, your rare siege, ad reviewing your ability to submit to the cryptic crossword. Kate, thank you for gifting those subs. Half and birthday am I? So we're year 61. Birthday is happening in year 110. We have made that decision. Year 110 is birthday. There is a lot of sleeping to do, but there's not a lot of prep left to do. So we're setting up the Booty Express, and we'll probably do some trial runs of birthday. So we'll smappy our way to the right year and just see if we can fine tune our route a bit. Either that, or we'll just do some sleeping on the stream. Most of the grind is going to be done on Blade Human, my boss account, my alt. And when we get there, it's going to be glorious. Welcome in, Toots. Excuse me, it's time to return to ask for an obscure fact. Only a little bit a day as I have obligations to work. Cool. Well, I thought of one before. As I said, we'll revisit this when Toots is here, when I'm asked for an obscure fact. So let me just finish off my cheers here. And then I'll get to your obscure fact. Don't think I need to go down this low. But there you go. To get any down there? Probably not, but let's get that set up. Okay. Short visit from Turt, so let's do this explanation then. It's to do with the chairs I'm putting down. It's to do with furniture. And how villagers interact with them. Let's sleep to the next day so we can get some villagers out. Good night, Abigail. You don't want a gift? Okay. Here we are in the valley. With a little bit of booty express going on around the place. There's a lack of chairs around this area. I just don't need to go this way. Let's go in here and see. We'll wait for people to start moving. So putting furniture in people's ways, like this. Furniture will never be destroyed by an NPC. Objects like chests and machines can't. They stare at them, and then they'll just run through them. And until they do a screen transition, they'll be sprinting. So now he's walking normally. Ah, dang it. Until I block him off again. And then he'll run through. In this state, he has no collision. I cannot stop him. And he's there, and he'll walk normally from the next point until he hits some furniture, and then he'll do that same thing again. Doesn't want a gift, she wants a gifted sub. And then he's fast, no time to talk. When they're in that running state, they don't actually break any objects. So chests, process machines, all of that stuff a NPC will break, will destroy as they walk through. But if they're sprinting like this, so I've got this chest in my inventory. Ah! Let me demonstrate this, and she just sits down. Let me demonstrate this. So she'll run through and completely safe. So in that running state, things are safe. So if you want to have furniture, if you want to have process machines in town, just make sure that you have furniture in all the places where NPCs stop. So they're always in a running state and they'll never break your stuff. You can, I need to update it for 1.6, but you can set up furniture in strategic spots in the desert to stop the rampage of Emily and Sandy on Emily's birthday, on Sandy's birthday. So you can have all your process machines going in the desert, because that's the only time that they walk around is on Sandy's birthday. Now, there's one other thing that you can do with chairs or with any kind of furniture, and that is to lock people in their room. So here's Emily. Emily's out. If I come into this house, there is no Haley. Haley hasn't left her room, but there's no Haley in her room. That is because there is this chair right here. Watch what happens when I pick this up. Haley has been stuck in her room for years, literal years. I don't know what year I placed that chair there, but this is the first time she's actually been able to get through that door in like a decade. So when a NPC tries to go through an internal door, but it is blocked by a piece of furniture on either side of the door, so it can work there, so it can work there, or there. It may work further up as well. And the farm and no one is in the location when they attempt to go through the door. That's the other key bit. You can't be in the same room as they attempt to go through the door. So internal door, bit of furniture, you aren't there, they will get stuck on the door. Now the reason why Haley has been locked is to do with the order of NPCs for the Desert Festival for the vendors. I locked Haley in so that the order of NPCs in this house is always consistent, so that I could guarantee that Emily would be a vendor at the Desert Festival in order to purchase prismatic shards from her. So I just put the chair there, and Haley could never escape, except for today. I let her out. She's self-containment. So any NPC that needs to walk through an internal door, you can lock in their room. There's a few that you can't. So people like Pierre spawns at his desk, spawns at the counter in a shop. There is an internal door in Pierre's shop. There's multiple internal doors in here. One of them being this one. But yeah, just furniture there can block people in. This is where Pierre spawns in the day. So yeah, that's what you can do with furniture and NPCs indoors. Internal doors secretly hate chairs. Yeah. So there's been a few uses of this tech. Another cool one that you can use this tech for is getting Robin to be at her desk pretty much whenever you want. Especially on Tuesdays. You come in here and you block this room. So on Tuesdays, Robin will go to Pierre's door. She has aerobics class. Excuse me. Hiccups and burping. So you can lock her in that room, and then on Tuesday, when you want to come and buy from her, you release her. Demetrius will be stuck as well, and then she'll come out, and then you can catch her as she walks past the counter. Basically, time when you want to release her. She'll still go to aerobics class, but you get a one-time use of her services. And finally get rid of Lewis, forever locked in his room. I don't know if Lewis spawns in his room or if he spawns by his kitchen counter. Try it and report back. It doesn't stop her from being a vendor. It ensures that the order of Haley and Emily in their house is the same. Depending on when they get home, depends on which order they will be in the collection of NPCs in the location. By trapping Haley, by having her never leave the house, then the order will be the same. And I can look ahead to the years that will have Emily as a NPC vendor on the last year. So Haley can still be chosen as an NPC, she just can't get to her, she just can't get there. And the store will be empty the entire day. If you could pick one day a year to leave the farm and get the most done, what date would it be? Year 2 onwards. I don't have an answer for you off the top of my head, but what I do have is a theoretical route that Demonic Mermaid has done in either my Discord or in the Do Crew Discord, which is the minimal days that you do stuff on to get the community center completed. So like you go out on a day in spring to fish, to plant crops, you go out another day to fish, to collect crops. But you're fitting in as much as you can on these specific days. If it's only one day a year to leave the farm. Okay. So you can still do stuff on the farm. It's just one day a year that you can leave. You'd need to make it, you'd need to get all the seasons there so that you can get the seeds that you want. What's your goal? What's your goal in this, Astral? You planning out your next challenge run? Go follow Astral. He does challenge runs of this game too. Night market can be done in winter to get one of the other season's seeds. Yes. You can make him wear a mustache. And Kenya is his wife. Occasionally they stream together. Multiplayer runs. Alright, what are we doing? While I'm up here on the mountain, let's booty express from this point. From here I want to go to the mines and the fishing spot. One of them I want to come down here. IBUs for stalls. How many stalls do I have? Green, orange, any more stalls? Green, blue. This will allow for two-way travel. Go for another stall. Maybe another two. Push here. And then get back. I can push there. Welcome in, Monty. We're setting up our Booty Express. Love locking NPCs things, super useful. 100% something you want to do just to see if you can make a ghost town. Do it. You can't lock in. You can't lock in Leah or Elliot or Willie or Linus. I don't think you can lock in Clint effectively because he spawns at this counter. Pretty much everyone else you can lock in. Where does Jody spawn? Things to find out. You can't do Pierre because he spawns at this counter. But if he walks back through his if he walks back up to his bedroom, you can lock him in that way. But it'll make for a empty saloon on Friday. It depends if I want to come back up and fish there. And then we come and set up. Booty Express up this way. Yeah, I'll put that one there. And nope, not there. Mwah. Honk, honk. You think of the follow? Okay, this is all about options. Well, I want to leave. That, or we can get up that way. Do I want to go visit the Adventures Guild? Do I want to get the Slime Charmer ring? Do I want to get the Napalm ring? Let's set it up so I have the option. Hey, I made it. First time I come in here. 5 slimes slain. How'd I get in here? Nine cave insects, 50 dust sprites, 14 magma sprites. I can also do this. You need to slay 500 monsters to get through there. The monsters that my spouses have slain count. Key to the town doesn't unlock this. You still need to do initiation. Yeah, initiation's gone. Okay, I don't have mapping cave systems read. That book is not in this list. So I can read this. Okay, there it is. It's going into the mailbox. It's gonna be a while before I see that. Does the first 10 slimes not count in the counter? They do. I have slain slimes in the slime hutches. They don't count for eradication. They might count for introductions, for getting into the Adventures Guild. But you got nothing for me. Hey, I've got that shortcut now. Paid a lot of good money for this bridge. I wasn't done with the beach. Yeah. Skip that. Just in case Penny pops up and says something. She doesn't, but just in case. That one there is set up. That one there is set up, okay. I think that's all the places I need to go. It does depend on where bubbles are on the final days. Why Bird Express to the guild? In case I want to get the Slime Charmer ring or the Napalm ring. There are bubbles around. That there could be useful. I need to get the fishing done on day 1 and 2, on the 15th and 16th, because a star drop gets sent in the mail. I'll set up some shears down there. Maybe these should all be stalls, just in case I need to get around there. It should be fine. Think of a way to get all 7 star drops in one day. Yeah. You can get to the museum, but it will always be locked. Yeah, there are 2 ways you can get to the museum on the day. One is by getting it to the town map before 6:10, and the other is heading back into town after 10, after the fair, after to get home from the festival. But I don't believe in any of those cases you can get into the building. Even with key to the town. Okay, I think we are done setting up Booty Express. I love how it just all snakes out everywhere. The first time we come here, we'll be reading our XP books as we go. We won't be booty expressing along here because we can't read while we sit. Should probably do stalls there as well. I love this. It's awesome. Solar Salute. I didn't finish Sleepbook last stream as well. I realised that when I went to bed. So I might finish off Sleepbook as well after Solar Salute. Every fish in one day, as much as we can. We have 2 days to get it done. So we'll do it as much as we can. We've got 3 days to do monster eradication, 2 days to do fish. The same days, by the way. Fishing and monster eradication, the hardest things to do for perfection. Have an amethyst. Abigail, have an amethyst. She's shaking with anticipation. Look at her, she's still shaking. Why the day limit? Challenge creep, yep. I'm in my preparation stage, and we're preparing to get as much, well, to get perfection in as little in-game days as possible. I've got 3% of unavoidable perfection percentage. I've got like 25%, but I'll be getting rid of 22%. We'll be purchasing 97 waivers and then getting natural perfection in as little in-game days as possible. And the day limit, why it's over 3, is because day 1, I'll be leveling up, which unlocks recipes for day 2. Day 2, I'll be able to craft a mayonnaise machine and put a dino egg in and fairy dust that to get the dino mayonnaise, which I will ship along with everything else. Which means on day 3, I can go to the raccoons, and the raccoons will give me a mystic syrup. The raccoons will give me the first unshipped item. If I were to complete the raccoon quest right now, I would get horseradish. On day 2, I'll be shipping everything I can up until the mystic syrup. I'll do everything else as well. Mystic syrup will be the only thing that I can't do. So the raccoons will give me a mystic syrup. Well, with that mystic syrup, I'll be crafting the treasure totem. I'll be crafting the bluegrass. I'll be deconstructing it. So craft the treasure totem, deconstruct, craft the bluegrass, deconstruct, and then ship. I've got 2 days for fishing because you get a star drop from catching all of them, and that comes in the mail, and that comes the following day in the mail. So on day 3, I'll be opening mail to get the star drop from that. I should be able to get it all done. Monster eradication is going to be tight. Monster eradication and fishing are the things that we have to route around. But we seem to have a solution for these things. It's cool. Alright, we have a request for Solasaloo. What I will do is I will do some sleeping. I'll do some grinding. We'll sleep some days away. Get us closer to Perth Day. What I'm doing right now is the Adventure Guild is open. I'm going to go and buy some rings. I'm going to buy ruby and aquamarine rings. And then we'll do some sleeping. They do give mystic syrup. We tested that last stream. Let me through. It's a shame that we can't get the iridium bands in here. But we can get ruby ring. Get a couple of those. Aquamarine ring. A couple of those. Potentially we want a immunity band. We'll forge these together and these together. We potentially want an immunity band so that we get enough immunity that we don't get debuffed for slimes and for the magma sparkers and for the shadow snipers and the shadow shamans. What do we forge the immunity band with? Do we keep the ruby for the damage or the aquamarine for the crit chance? I think we want the crit chance more because that's going to give us speed boosts. Let's just buy another one of each. Can make the decision later. I have not seen Barbie Fairytopia. Bring slots for magnets for radioactive. I don't need loot. I just don't need loot. Any radioactive ore I would have already got. Dust Sprites would have broken it for me. Do I need the luck rings? No. I don't need the loot. I'll keep them on me. I'll put them on when going for jellies, because that increases the chance of getting jellies. I think that's what I was getting the extra ginger for ginger ale, is for fishing for jellies. I'll use the ginger ale for cave jelly, because I have the least opportunity to get that. Sea and river jellies, I'm doing a lot of fishing, and surely we get one at that point. Do we have enough cinder shards for all this ring fusing? We may have enough cinder shards for all this ring fusing. Extra loot from the volcano chests. That's another thing I want to look at. It would be useful to get Acrobat on the dagger. When I'm running around looking for crits. Enchants. Two enchants will give me apple on the dagger. I can get bottomless on my watering can. I think it is time to convert my iridium can to a regular can. Nope, this one. I think things will be faster if I can animation cancel fast with my watering can. So this one there, I can charge up, but it's faster to just animation cancel across the lava. And a wrongly timed animation cancel is a lot less punishing. I think the time has come to convert that. Okay. Let's go do that then. Let's take the cinder shards with us. And the frizzies. The cinder shards for crafting I've got over here already. And for shipping, yes, I've got set up in the shipping area. Shipping's up here. There. Excuse me. Excuse me. What would happen if you parked over the lava to the left of the entrance at the volcano? Put your watering can in the chest and went to bed. Would you soft lock yourself? I don't think you can put a chest in there. You might be able to put a chest in there. Can't put furniture in there. I think I can... It's going to be faster for me to have this built. What else would I want to build? The mailbox? I don't need to touch the farm. We've got the Parrot Express. The mailbox into the farm warp obelisk. Or the farm obelisk. I've got warp totems. I don't need the nuts for anything else. Oh, to the left. To the left. You will be able to put a chest down there. The game would not be smart enough to know. Over here. I doubt this is unsuitable location. You go to bed. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's stuck. You'd have to go multiplayer to get another one. All right. Get those set up. I might actually need more cinder shards. They're easy enough to get. Okay, and I... want to leave my watering can behind. I'm pretty sure I want to do this. If I do need the iridium can back again, I can upgrade it again. Why would anyone realistically put a chest over there though? Soft lock yourself. Oh, that looks cool. I did them around the other way. How many people is this going to infuriate? This is a ruby ring combined with an aquamarine ring, and this is an aquamarine ring combined with a ruby ring. Do I have a date for the mermaid boots? I do not. I can easily find one. I need to adjust my volcano code, my volcano searching code, to tell me which days give me mermaid boots and the immunity band. Some items were placed in the lost and found. I wonder what. Welcome in, Piplup. Dove count is at 108, I believe. I don't think I've got... Yeah, 105 have been doved. Okay, I've still got had trouble getting to Solar Salou to do. I think this was on one of the squabs when they got doved. Anyway, there's my basic watering can again. Let's get an iridium sprinkler, yay! Oh, it's got Crusader on it at the moment. Should be fine. I think it goes into Artful. Could you sword swing out of bounds at the entrance to Island North and circle around to the river chest to rescue your stranded watering can? Depends if you can access it. Depends if you can walk in on the river. Depends if you can walk in on the river. Okay, watering can. Let's delete those for now. Rings can go in. I might run the script to find the Mermaid Boots Day and the Immunity Band Day. Would be good to get dates for those. I went the wrong way. Coming that way, it's faster. I'd be able to sell the saplings, the tea saplings. I wouldn't be able to craft them though. Okay, this should give me bottomless. What? Mousy pounds, what was that? Because it's assuming iridium. Because it's not iridium, I don't have reaching available. Is artful. This should be bottomless. Yep. It still has the bug of showing you what you get on the right. I think no matter what I do, it's still going to be 3 enchants for auto hook on the first enchant for the rod. Still got enough cinder shards. We did use a bit more prizzies. We'll need to reclaim some of those. So I just spent 3 more prizzies. I will definitely be doing another desert festival at some point then. I think the next one available, the next Emily Day 3 one, is year 73. There's actually 3 of them before year 100. Yeah, dino eggs are good money. Yeah, apple pencil. But anyway, that's how you downgrade a tool. Where do I put the other chests? Won't be in there. Down. I put them down. I put them with all the shipping stuff. Haley's already locked back up. Let me see if if the order is still the same. Yep, order's still the same. Mousy Pound's telling me Emily on year 73. Okay, then let us find an immunity band and a mermaid boot stay. Okay, max perfection. Dove incubating. I need to update this. Do that in a bit. Fish up bait. That's all done. Click on that, please. Volcano days. Okay. Dragontooth Club, Dragontooth Shiv. I should just be able to... get levels. Where's populate the chest? Just do this. Shiv. Huh. Slim Volcano. Chest item. That's what I'm after. Oh, it's looking at the name of it. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Max perfection down there. Yeah, dot name. I no longer care about the clubs or the shivs. Actually, I do need two things. I do want cinder shards. Let's only look at the upgraded item, cinder shard. Mermaid boots. Immunity band. That's what it's called, right? It's the immunity band. Not the immunity ring, immunity band. Cool. Is this? No, this isn't the volcano. Mermaid boots are the volcano. I need to go to Skull Caverns for the immunity band. Yeah, protection ring, soul sapper ring, phoenix ring, hot java ring. It's not those I need. Yeah. Immunity band boosts immunity by 4. So I need any boots that gives me immunity plus 6. If this is what we're going for. Emily's magic boots is immunity plus 4. Okay, this is the page I'm after. Genie shoes or mermaid boots. Mermaid boots gives me the extra defense. Yeah, we do want mermaid boots. Cool. So that one there is... we don't need. So we're after cinder shards. This gives 10 of them. This gives mermaid boots, and we're also interested in Warp Totem Islands. Also lets me know of dragon's teeth. Any dragon's teeth around. We want to look from D. What day are we actually? 24th of fall. We're on day 6800. I'll go into the volcano text file. Let me clear that out. Where's the volcano text file? Okay, that is cleared. This is find volcano days. So we'll go back to program, not random. Program, Find volcano days. Go. I think I misspelled mermaid boots. What's the actual name of it? Mermaid boots. What have I put? That's correct. Volcano, where's volcano? Yeah, go to definition. Volcano chest, volcano floor. References to that one. Chest item. It's one of these boots. I mustn't have the boots file loaded up in this program. Boots, 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 boots. No, those shops. Surely I've got the boots file open somewhere. No, okay. Hey, where'd you go? Mermaid boots 584. This one. So if I search for that, makes perfection, ID equals that. Will you show up now? No, why not? Here, let's pause that. Let's go back to volcano. Where's volcano? And let's put a breakpoint in there. Did that add? Go to definition. There we go. Okay, this one has it in. Here's the item, the name. Okay, it's the name, not the ID. Makes perfection. Name. Okay, stop that. Clear out volcano. Really? Didn't add anything? Reload. That can go now. Yep, it's there. Cool. Stream time isn't America friendly at all. depending on daylight saving on the west coast, right on the other side of daylight saving on the west coast would be 12:30 a.m. which isn't too bad. It would start at 11 p.m. I want Pocket Knife to be able to start earning himself some pocket money so that he can save up to buy the things that he wants, and he can learn about the value of money. Like, this is what you got, this is what you can buy. I'm considering doing some regular Pocket Knife streams in the morning in New Zealand, which should be more America-centric times. And then I give him half of the proceeds from the stream. Kept microplayed against his will. Starts at 4 a.m. with daylight savings active. Yikes. If I were to go full-time streaming, it wouldn't be at this time. Sad to say. Because all of the loyal viewers getting up at this time. Well, I suppose if this schedule works for you, then it wouldn't work for when I go if I go full time. Because if I go full time, I do like a 9 to 5 day, which is almost the complete opposite of the clock. Good point, Squirrel. Yeah, I'll do a bit of research for that. I think I was a few years older than what Pocket Life is now when I got a paper run. A paper run that paid decent for what it was. We have tried doing the circulars, the junk mail run with the kids. But it's a lot of work for not a lot of money. It is not worth it at all. Knifewife and myself were spending quite a few hours on Friday nights, assembling everything together, which made the actual posting faster. The other option is that you just have piles of them that you assemble at the mailboxes, and then like the time it takes to actually walk around placing them in. It's good exercise. It's a good excuse to get out for a walk. But the money that we got for it just wasn't worth it. Folding it all, then it's like $1 an hour here. But yeah, I had a paper run when I was younger, and it was decent. Like, I got it down to getting around the route in an hour, and it was about $20. Mum did. That didn't involve picking it up, and quite often there were some extra circulars that Mum would insert in for me while I was at school. But I got really good at it. Have it set up that you can bike at speed. Flick one up, fold it in your hand, into the mailbox as you go by. Saw someone online who let the kids earn money for chores or whatever. Then took 20% of the money for taxes, which went into a jar and voted for other things. So it's cool. Remember mentioning what I was earning at school with someone. And it said like it with the amount of time it takes me, it gets like about $20 an hour. It says, what if you went slower? So it takes you longer. It's like, yeah, that's not how it works. It's a set amount. So you get through it as fast as you can. Okay, so that there has run. I should have been doing Solar Salute while that was going on. Okay, I've now copied that across to my maximum perfection. And we can see the days that have the boots. Might be worth going on days like that give me island warp totems. That's what I want is a early floor boot, but I need this number to be low. That's what the luck and daily luck values need to combine to in order for the chest to upgrade. I can't get it that high. It's half of your daily luck plus 0.035 times luck level. I can't get it that high. There's a time save if you cut through this backyard. So if we do a search for B854, and that will get it all highlighted. This one here. On floor 1 is an upgraded upgraded chest. That's the one that we want. Boots. Just like that. How many island warp totems am I going to need? At least 4, I think. Oh, that's cool, Michael. Hey, if you trade the coins. Don't need dragon's teeth. Okay, the other thing I need to do is sort out when the next kid is born. Then I'll redo the lines for the dove. All right, back over here. Where are we going? Let's do some sleeping to these boots. And I had trouble in getting to Solar Salute. Booty Express around the paper run. Is that how you spell cookie, Horse Rider? So I just saw that you typed it that way twice. Some point soon you're going to be asked to have a kid. I don't know enough about Dutch to be able to pronounce that. Koekje. Is the J a Y in Dutch? Welcome to winter. Hey, cool. Hey, there's the baby. Squad 108 is incubating. As in the wine, yes. Yeah, I know I probably completely butchered it. As much as you can butcher your cookie. The wine, yes. Alright, I had trouble in getting to Solar Salou. A book redeemed from, when was it? 56 minutes ago. You still here, Willow Girl? Yes, you are. I was once happy and carefree and young, and I lived in a place called the Valley of Vung. My slimes! When nothing, not anything ever went wrong, until one day I was walking along. Koekje. I know there's a bit of sounds in it. Not anything ever went wrong until one day I was walking along, and I guess I got careless. I guess I got gawking at daisies and not looking where I was walking. And that's when it happened. Sock! What a shock! I stubbed my big toe in a very hard rock, and I flew through the air, and I went for a sail, and I sprained the main bone in the tip of my tail. No, I never had troubles before, and I said to myself, I don't want any more. If I look up for rocks with my eye straight ahead, I'll keep out of trouble forever, I said. Well, looking ahead, it just didn't work. When from behind I felt a very hard jerk. A very fresh green-headed Quilligan quail came up from the back and went after my tail. And I learned there was troubles of more than one kind. Some come from the front, some come from behind. So I said to myself that I'll just have to start to be twice as careful and be twice as smart. I'll look out for trouble in front and back sections by aiming my eyeballs in different directions. I found it to be quite a difficult stunt, but now I was safe both behind and in front. Then new troubles came from above and below. A scritch at my leg and a skrink at my toe. The rocks and the quail, the scrits and the skrink, I had so many troubles I just couldn't think. Well, there I was, completely surrounded by trouble, when a chap rumbled up on a one-wheeler wobble. He said, "What, young man, what has happened to you has happened to me and to other folks too. So I'll tell you what I have decided to do. All prismatic delivery. I'm off to the city of Solar Salou on the banks of the beautiful river Wahoo, where they never have troubles, at least very few. Baby girl squab. This is 107, isn't it? Squab 107, yes. Phew. Alright, well done, Abigail. Hold that thought. I'll be right back. You see a faded sign at the side of the road saying 15 miles to the Dove Shack. Dove Shack, baby. Ha! Forage can spawn in the shortcut. That's cool. Dove Shack, baby, Dove Shack. Dove Shack, baby, Dove Shack. Funny. All right. Goodbye, Squab 106. Goodbye, Squab 107. Definitely over halfway there. And according to tradition, we come and purchase a couple of birdhouses. And add them to the farm. You see that one? You can. Gives a place for the doves to come and sit. Alright, now. Now I'm going to update my dove script. Dove incubating. We are on day 6823. 6823. Next fill of days today, 6823. And it was 107 that we just doved. This should be a valid search then. It would help if I... Sorry, I'm doing this off to the side here. If I updated to be dove incubating. The winter is there. Hey, the evening of the 25th should be the next kid. Let's find out. Come on. So not tonight. Okay, kid tonight. Yes. All right. We're back in business. It's not very far. My camel is strong. He'll get us there fast, so hop on, come along. So I hopped up behind, and all through that day, the wobble wobbed on in a wobblesome way. The road got more bumpy, more rocky, more tricky. By midnight, I tell you, my stomach felt icky. So I said to the fellow, just when do we get to that wonderful place? Are we almost there yet? And the chap snapped back. Don't get in a stew. By morning we'll roll into Solosaloo and you'll have no more troubles, I promise, I do. But when dawn finally came and the darkness got light, that wonderful city was no place in sight. Instead of the city we ran into trouble. Our camel got sick and he started to bubble. So there we were in a dreadful position. Our camel now needed a camel physician. Boots day today. What's my daily luck? Good. 0.082. Oh, welcome to year 62, by the way. What am I cheating at? Today. Yeah, go follow Wild Refrain. He calls me a cheat. So that's 0.04. 0.04. What the daily luck? The daily luck is enough to get us the boots today. Hopefully. We need to take the watering can. We'll take some food. And that's probably what we need to take. We eat up. And we head to the beach. Was we talking about how he was challenging me, or how he was betting me that he'd get to Skull Caverns on his challenge before I'd finish Maximum Perfection. And now how I'm grinding it away on Blade Human. He's just jealous because I've got a booty express and he doesn't. Excuse me, excuse me. Excuse me, coming through. Alright. Let me through. Hey, just like that. Excuse me, excuse me. Boom. Mermaid boots just like that. They look very similar. But plus 5 defense, plus 8 immunity. Boom. Mic drop. I would have cheated if I could have. You have to clarify that. Would have cheated on what if I could have? Oh, horse. I would have used an available tool in the forge. And running to the shady guy to fix the race. Content. Storylines. Immunity band. Yes, I need to work out what to do for that. So, immunity band, where can you get that? Let's bring that across and turn that on. Mines. I can do it on mines floors. Okay, cool. So mines, let's go difficult mines. Let's go to floor 400 plus. Okay, I can't do 105 then. So let's go 104. Let's turn off everything except for the immunity band. Bring that across, apply that. Maximize. I don't think I can get that from difficult mines. Why are you showing up? Got it selected, right? I do. Immunity band. Immunity band. Drop to the special items in the mines and floors 100 plus the quarry mine and the skull cavern. Immunity band. Mines 100 to 111. Oh, is this unobtainable? Because I'm on legacy RNG. Oops. This is one of the reports I had active when the last a bug report I made since the last release, and it doesn't seem to be a release since then. Crates, mines, floor 104. What can we get from here? We can get... I'll just turn on all these. Why weren't you showing up before? Mines, not difficult mines, just the straight up mines. Oh, okay. Just the mines. Yes, you did call it techno. Okay, I need the day that has it on a crate floor. Those are the only ones available, actually. 104 and 109. So when is one gonna come in? There. 9th of summer. Or haven't gone past yet. No. I don't want to have to rely on that tile that we had. Oh, nice. 23rd of summer. A nice 2 lots of crates. 2 crates there for it. 23rd of summer. Nice. Immunity band. Okay, that has now been written down. Oh, excuse me, stop it. Carry on. Is it helpful to wear 2 immunity bands? An immunity band gives +4 immunity. The mermaid boots give +8 immunity. As soon as you hit 10 immunity, then you're fully immune. The extra immunity points don't matter. So we just need the one. Oh, excuse me. Okay, where was I? But when dawn finally came and the darkness got light, that wonderful city was nowhere in sight. Instead of the city, we ran into trouble. Our camel got sick and he started to bubble. So there we were in a dreadful... We had to push him on the one-wheeler wobble. So there we were in a dreadful position. Our camel now needed a camel physician. Now, doctors for camels are not often seen, especially on mountains. They're far, far between. I can't remember the next words, but we set out to find a doctor while pulling our camel behind. Make sure I change the mines before I forget. That's a point. That is a point. I'll do that tomorrow. Baby boy, welcome Squab 108. 11 immunity. Farmer. Oh, here it is. Immunity. Find all references. If it's a magma sparker and a random number between 0 and 10 is greater than or equal to immunity, then yes, for a magma sparker you need immunity to be 11 before it avoids that. Okay. Same for that. A random number between 0 and 10 are greater than or equal to. So yes, you need 11 immunity for you to not be slimed. Oh yeah, these are also with basilisk paws, greater than or equal to next to 11. So yes, that's the same for whatever this one is. The projectile. So that's the Shadow Shamans and the Shadow Snipers. And this one here, yep, greater than or equal to. So yes, Wiki is correct for that. Your immunity needs to be at least 11, which it will be. I'll have 12. Oops. Hey, a jade. I pulled and pulled, and the next thing I knew I was pulling the camel and wobble chap too. So I said to myself, this is rather unfair. But the chap snapped back, I am doing my share. This is called teamwork. I finish the brains, you finish the muscles, the aches and the pains. I'll choose the best roads, tell you just where to go, and we'll find a good doctor more quickly. Look, I've set up these chairs here to get me from there to there. Let's use them. Let me just check, confirm. I probably need a Booty Express up to there as well. Anyway, this is hard mode. This is most definitely hard mode. And now they're not. I'll choose the best road, tell you just where to go, and we'll find a good doctor more quickly, you know. So he sat there and worked with his brain and his tongue, and he bossed me about just because I was young. He told me to go left and he told me to go right, and that's when he told me all day and all night. Next up is the 23rd of summer. Wait, something's wrong. I messed up the incubating logic. It's saying that the next kid is going to be incubating on the 21st of spring, but it's not. Yeah, there's just one at the moment. Yeah, I'll bring my furniture catalogue. Next morning we located Dr. Sam Snell, who knew about tonsils and camels as well. Our camel, he said, is a bad case of gleeks and should lie flat in bed for at least 20 weeks. 20 weeks? Something like that. I was tired, how I wanted to crawl on that bed, but the wobble chap sent me away and he said, your troubles are practically all at an end. My slimes! Just go down that road and around the next bend and you'll find the Happy Way bus route, my friend. The Happy Way bus leaves at 4:42 and will take you directly to Solasaloo. And you'll have no more troubles, at least very few. Well, the bus stop was there, and that part was just fine. But taped on a stick was a very small sign saying, "Notice to passengers using our line. I'm sorry to say that our driver, Butch Myers, ran over 4 nails and exploded all tyres. So until further notice, the 442 cannot possibly take you to Solasaloo. But I wish you a most pleasant journey by feet. Signed, Bus Line President Horace P. Sweet." So I went on by feet thanks to Horace P. Sweet. And that Horace P. Sweet almost ruined my feet. I walked on for miles and my feet were so sore. And then, wouldn't you know it, it started to pour. I was drenched to the skin when a chap in a slicker splashed up and he yelled, "It's the midwinter jicker." The midwinter jicker came early this year. It's not going to be very pleasant round here. Any fool, get out! So I've picked up my things, and I'm off to my granddaddy's out in Palm Springs. Take cover, he yelled. Use my house if you wish. Then the chap in the slicker splashed off like a fish. I ran in the house and collapsed in a heap. I needed my rest, but I just couldn't sleep. Could you fall asleep when your feet were like ice, with a family of owls and a family of mice? I listened all night to the growls and the yowls, while the midwinter jigger howled horrible howls. I tossed and I flopped and I leapt and I flipped. It was 2:15 when I finally slept. I dreamed I was sleeping on billowy billows and soft satin marshmallow stuffed pillows. Soft satin lace marshmallow stuffed pillows. I dreamed I was in Solosaloo on the banks of the beautiful river Wahoo, where they never have troubles, at least very few. But then I woke up, and it just wasn't true. I was crashing downstream in a flubberless flood, with suds in my eyes and my nose full of mud. Next bit. That the owls fly away with the mice on their beaks. What's the rhyme? What's the rhyme here? It's crashing downstream in a flood. Suds and eyes in the mouth full of mud. I can't remember the rhyme here. Are there any slimes not black yet? Probably. But yes, we've got mines today. Let's grab the ladders. They'll be in this one. Boom. Hey, pickled cave carrot. Might as well pick that up as well. Pop them in here. Cheers! Yes, thank you. Well, I'm getting some honey. I'm getting some honey now. Really? I can break those. Really? Okay, that goes there. So Sweet. And I want 109, so we go to 105. Do we get a band today? I missed. Look at that. Missed. There's hardwood, there's an emerald, there's iron ore, there's gold ore. Oh no! Idiot. Okay, I should be able to get through. Okay, we got one this time. Can we get through? Because I do not have my pickaxe with me. No, I can't. Wait to 820. Can I get through? Okay, we're good. Let's break them all. Now let's be surgical. Immunity band. Cool. Cool. Okay. What am I going to combine that with? The ruby or the aquamarine? The ruby just helps with damage output. The aquamarine helps with critical strike chance, which will give me speed boosts. Crits will give me speed boosts on the final day. I think I want to go with the aquamarine. Luck's only for fishing. Yep, the ginger ale will be for fishing. For any other time, I'm going to be walking around and I want the coffee on instead of the ginger ale. But there'll be magic rock candies throughout the entire day. Which is something I could potentially be doing, getting more magic rock candies at desert festivals. I've got luck rings combined with glowstone on. So yes, when I stop for fishing, I'll be putting these on. When I stop for fishing in areas that have jellies, I'll be putting them on. I think I do the aquamarine ring and the immunity band. I won't need this ring on all the time. Most of the time I'll have the ruby and aquamarine ones on. This challenge really has been going on for so long. Any objections to using the aquamarine ring and the amended band? How high do your luck rings stack? Every luck ring that you have on is plus 1 luck. However, you can only have 2 luck rings on, because you can't combine a ring with itself. So you can only get plus 2 luck from luck rings. Aqua plus immunity. Okay. Let's go do that now. Look, honey. Oi. Oh yeah. Like how all the cheers disappear. Walk, 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 walk. Boom, boom. Do we want around that way or around that way? Doesn't make much of a difference. Go. Down to 87. Boom. This is a really nice looking chest. Okay, we've got the band. Got the band back together. I heard it too, Horse Rider. I'm going to fix my dove prediction. That's what I did wrong. There we go. 4th of winter is when the next kid is due. Okay, a lot of sleeping ahead. No more weapons, just fishing. My weapons have Artful, Crusader, Artful. We've got Bottomless on the can. We've got Powerful on the pick. I don't have anything on the axe. I don't think I need anything on the axe. We just want auto hook on the advanced iridium rod. My slimes! Okay, got suds in the eyes and the mouth full of mud. Something about the owls flying away with the mice in their beaks. I just can't remember the rhyme for that one. I was there for 2 weeks without toothpaste or soap. I practically almost had given up hope when a chap yelled out saying, "Here, catch the rope." And I knew that my troubles were all at an end. I climbed up the rope and said, "Thank you, my friend." But I got to the top and it wasn't a friend, and I saw that my troubles were not at an end. A man on a horse scared me out of my wits, and he yelled, "I am General Genghis Khan Schmitz. There's a war going on at this time that you knew. Every lad in his land has his duty to do." Lad has duty to do. I know how this page ends, I just can't remember this next line. Man on the horse get me out of my wits. He said, "I am General Genghis Khan Schmitz. There's a war going on. It's time that you knew every lad in his land had his duty to do." My slimes! Blah 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 blah, we're about to deploy. We're about to attack. We're about to destroy the terrible Pooza of Poopamoose Pass. So get into line, lad. You're a private, first class. I missed a line in there about how his armor is tin-plated. I need to read. I need to locate the book and read it again, which I have done for other books. I know I said I need to do it. Well, I have actually done it, just not with this one. What do I have in here? I've got Cat in the Hat. I've got the actual book for Cat in the Hat here. You've got the other ones. He gave me a shooter and only one bean, which is not very lot if you see what I mean. And Genghis Khan Schmidt shouted out to his men, oh, that's the next page. He shouts out to his men. He says, "Get that Pooza, attack without fear. The glorious moment of victory is near." And the glorious general led the advance with a glorious swish of his sword and his lance. That's next page too. Oh well. I got round the corner and found that, alas, there was more than one Poozer of Poopamoose Pass. And General Khan Schmitz shouted out to his men, "This happens in war every now and again. Sometimes you are winners, sometimes you are losers. We never can win against so many Poozers, so I suggested it's time to retreat." And the men hurried off on their tin-plated feet. Oh, it wasn't the following page after all. There I was, with more Poozers than I'd ever seen. There I was, with my shooter and only one bean. There I was. I said, I really don't see why such terrible things have to happen to me. I had terrible trouble in staying alive. I spotted a hole saying vent number 5. I didn't have time to find out what that meant, but the vent had a hole and the hole's where I went. The vent I was in was sort of a tunnel, was sort of a funnel. It led me down into a frightful black tunnel. The traffic down there was a mess, I must say, with billions of birds going all the wrong way. They bumped me with bikes and they bumped me with fishes. I ran into beds, doors, something in dishes. I did something else. Found a horn. Trouble. I wished I'd never been born. What's more, I was starved. I had nothing to eat. And damp? Was it damp? I grew moss on my feet. Another kid. And just when I thought I was getting nowhere, about to give up all hope and despair, my slimes! About to give up and despair. What's the rhyme? Just when I thought I was getting nowhere and about to give up all hope and despair, I suddenly burst through a hole. And that's not right. It's like by chance I discovered a trapdoor. And I knew by the sky that I'd finally come through to the banks of the beautiful River Wahoo. I couldn't be far now from Solasaloo. There it was, with its tower glistening high in the air. Oh, what's this one? Oh, I missed that Book of Stars. Dang. Live the Spring is the next one. There it was, with its towers glistening high in the air. I'm just completely blank on this rhyme as well. There was a chap at the door and gave him a wave. It was friendly and kind. "Welcome," he said, to sunny Solasaloo on the banks of the beautiful River Wahoo, where we never have trouble, at least very few. In fact, with troubles, we have only one. Just think. Oh, here we go. Go, Abigail. Go. Go. Yes, that's it. Go. I'll meet you there. Go, Abigail. Yes. Slay them as you go. I'm coming. Let's go! Abigail! Aha! Where are we going? We're going on a journey. Where are we off to? Uh-huh.